A Greater Cincinnati firm has chosen to restore one of the nation's most iconic roller coasters, along with one of the tallest roller coasters in the world. Newport-based Bainham Painting will paint Coney Island's Cyclone at Luna Park in New York, as well as Cedar Point's Top Thrill Dragster. Company owner Chris Bainham's first roller coaster project was the Beast at Kings Island in 1986. Since then, he's done more than 200 major roller coaster projects. This story was too fun to pass up, so we invited Chris Bainham in to talk with Business Courier editor Rob Dahlmeyer. Gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Chris, thanks so much for being here. You've got one of these jobs where I'm sure anytime you go to a party, you have to ask people to please stop asking questions, but sorry, I've got you. How in the world does a company start in the roller coaster painting business? I mean, how do you even get into that business?
You know, it started back when we did the Beast at Kings Island in '86. Accidentally, it was a good project for us. Basically a house painter with a few of my buddies. We put a crew together, completed the project in a time that we had hoped it would be done in, and when it was all said and done, made a little bit more money than I'd ever made before. So kind of redirected my focus, and we started seeing there was an opportunity, a niche out there to go to the other amusement parks and say this is what we specialize in.
So let's talk about that specializing. So if I have a painting company and I don't paint roller coasters, you have one that does. What makes you better than me? What is it about painting roller coasters that needs some special techniques maybe?
Excellent. Well, now more than ever, after almost 30 years, the experience has really shown to separate us from everyone else. Most of the parks have the similar coasters, same brand coasters that are built. So if we paint a boomerang style coaster here, we've painted it 6 or 7 or 8 times somewhere else. So that experience of knowing the rigging points, knowing the coatings, knowing the key factors to make a park happy, right, is working with them when they're still on weekend operations after the full season. With some of the parks we work for in Florida and California, we're open year-round, so we have to paint the coasters at night under artificial light, and in the morning they have to be open, ready for full operation with the parks.
Do most painters say no thanks when you are hiring people and you say, hey, we're going to go ahead and paint that giant roller coaster? Or how's that work?
That's a great question. We did the Beast the first time. Looking back at it, it's kind of humorous. Like we put an ad in the paper that said something like high pay for high heights. And we literally met people in the parking lot and said, would you climb up there? We gave them the pay scale and the tools they would need, and we went through a lot of people initially. And ironically, that's 30 years ago. Several of those guys still work for us.
Wow.
So by referral of friends and family, they've come on board. Most of the people that work for us like the challenge, like the excitement of it, are okay with the travel, which takes them away from home a lot, and the experience kind of grows on them, so they go from entry level up to experience and where they're working on the real high heights, like up at Cedar Point right now.
Last question for you. You know, you've got these really high-profile jobs. What else on the horizon? Anything else big that your company's going to get rolling on?
The two we're doing right now, the Coney Island Cyclone is huge. The project Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Fair is huge, second tallest coaster in the world. We have been negotiating back and forth with MGM New York out in Vegas for the last about 5 years, talking to them, and I think we're all slotted ready for that, just waiting for budgets to hit, and that would be a challenge because it's on the Strip, it's on top of a building, it has to be done at night, and that's the one we're really looking forward to.
You could probably kick the price up a little on that, I'm guessing. Yeah. Hey, thanks so much for being here. Good luck on these jobs.
Excellent, thank you.
And back to you.
All right, thanks, gentlemen. That was really interesting. Well,